After over a year without a full-time executive director, the Hoboken Housing Authority approved a $157,000 contract for a new head of the agency at Thursday's meeting.
After a roughly 45-minute closed session, the HHA board unanimously approved the hire of Mark Recco, the current CEO at Washington and Mideast Regional Housing Authorities in North Carolina. 3 of the 7 commissioners, Dave Mello, Robert Davis, and Judy Burrell, were unable to make the meeting. After hiring a consulting firm to perform a nationwide executive director search, the board agreed Recco was the right man for the job. Emil Kothari-Thara is the current acting ED after the board decided not to renew Bob Davidson's contract last month. HHA Chairwoman Dana Weaver told the public prior to the vote that Recco's tentative start date is October 26th, also providing background on the process.
We went through a lot of resumes, we interviewed many people, and the person who we are voting tonight to award the next contract to is Mark Recco. He's a housing authority professional with more than 3 decades as in housing authorities, working in housing authorities, almost half of those as an executive director. He's currently the executive director at a housing authority in North Carolina, and he will be relocating up here if the contract is officially adopted, hopefully tomorrow. We expect him to start on October 26th. We're extremely excited to have somebody coming who is very experienced in both the financial and the maintenance side of housing authorities, and we think this will be a very good addition here.
Speaking one-on-one with Hudson County View, Weaver revealed that Recco will be earning about $157,000 a year, the highest salary permitted by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
The board went through an extensive process. We hired a search consultant, one of the best search consultants in the country. Personnel committee met. We interviewed a lot of people, went through a lot of resumes. Full board met, went through a bunch of resumes, interviewed people, and we found a candidate that we're really excited about. Mark Recco, he's currently in North Carolina. He has more than 3 decades of experience in housing, just in housing authorities. He has even more than that in housing. And 15 of those years have been as an executive director. So the board tonight voted to award him a contract. I just signed it, which I'm really excited about. And hopefully he'll get it signed tomorrow, and we're hoping that he'll be here by the end of October.
All right, so do we have an approximate salary? Are you able to disclose?
So HUD actually puts a cap on salaries. The highest salary the housing authority is able to offer is $157, I think. They have, depending upon the housing authority size, there's a cap on how much you can pay.
And is that what he's going to get?
Yes.
Okay. And how many candidates were interviewed approximately?
We interviewed 9 candidates, and 3 of them were brought back for second interviews from the board.
All right, and then finally, you've spoken a lot about the turmoil in the authority since, you've been here, I guess, 2 years now. So just how does it feel to, turn over a new leaf, start a new chapter here?
We are in such dire need of somebody here full-time. This housing authority has really suffered from not having someone that was fully and totally committed to getting this housing authority on track. It's been a really frustrating experience for board members. I think it's been really frustrating for staff, and I know it's been frustrating for residents as well. So having somebody who's a professional, having somebody who's really experienced in housing, knowing that we're turning the housing authority over to extremely capable hands is a good feeling. I think that we're really going to see this place turn around as soon as he comes in. One of the things that we did when we were interviewing candidates was we asked them what their plan was for the first 30 days, first 90 days. And this guy he's a go-getter, and so we're really excited to see what he can do immediately when he comes in.
I'm John Douglas from Hudson County View, the eye of the community.